Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Auburn Tigers offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you've got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a handoff on a counter. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Once like this, open up the playbook for the play call. Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this battle, every single year it plays, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
And the running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Oh, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting the tone early for the execution opening drive of the conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Hands it off on the counter. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the ball's closer to the line on the hurry up. Out of the the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Let's it fly to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense get pushed back.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Spotted at 5 for this third and goal play. To the air, it's Harper. Looking to scramble. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping them from scoring.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing and clicking right down the field for a touchdown. Fresh center down for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When they do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue.
He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The ball's under the line, looking to crank up the tempo. Off the RPO, caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Back to pass. It's Harper. Gets made on the out route. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. The Volunteers will line up to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Get a drive going this time. First down here for this offense. They start the drive with a good throw to the right side. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. It's an important first down in that running play. Trying to find some room. It's Johnson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down. But his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down before he hits the ground, gives this offense a chance to be able to pick up positive yards and get the first down.
It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Eludes the rush. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got it for a sack.
Boy, after a huge gain on the ground, they come back and throw the football, and the quarterback's on his back. The offensive line's got to do a good job of not just with the run blocking, but taking care of their quarterback and giving him a chance to throw the ball.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. 4 set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door with the 1.
Chris down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one. So nothing in the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. He runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Kicking team.
Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Volunteers in front of the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Harper. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Handoff to the back. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring it down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down with a big chunky yardage on the play. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And it falls incomplete. An offensive pressure hurrying to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
As he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Gets to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find the rhythm.
They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. A big play moves the ball across midfield. The opponent's 43.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Harper. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. It's a short return, but a big right side of scoring threat. It sets up the offense at the 33.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw. Requires a nice touch with a strong arm. And the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up. He was able to get downfield for the 1st down.
first down, right back to the running game. He spins free, and he's in the clear. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move? They're in the first down yard. The running play gives the offense fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big running plays.
Pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Now to try here for the extra point. He's missed it. The extra point is no good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Dropping back. Harper. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's a 4th down coming up. Opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kurt and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Two guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Tigers. This one is getting ugly. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any pieces at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The back's got it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Cards have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Okay, set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Harper. Quick throw over the middle. It's picked off again. The 4th for this QB today. He'll be taken down after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Single back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Ready?
1st down and 10.
Jackrabbit.
Sticking with the running game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
On the run, it's Johnson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's been a few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They didn't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they
Cannot mistake that ferocious pass rush to sack.
Great call here going that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go.
Come on, set.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Rifles this football to the left. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
On most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. The defense knew exactly what was coming there. And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. To throw, it's Harper. Receiver makes the catch, and he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down. Tackle made by a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Cannot escape. They've got it. It will be a short loss of yardage.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one, but it will set up fourth down. And the Vols will send their punt team onto the field. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. They pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or they trust the QB and be more aggressive here. Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Second down after that previous play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch,
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving them.
And the pressure gets to him again. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure. Takes a shot. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
So I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Oh, just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. run through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking for the wide out. The ball is picked off. Great cut. They whiff on it. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Receiver makes the grab. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Harper. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The balls are in the red zone. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. And the receivers got it. And the offense will wisely spend the timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Auburn offense tries back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Oh, a reverse. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on the first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's brought down. A sack by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play. Fine, getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back, it's Harper. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves